So outside the newspaper shop, Salford advertiser simply said, "Police smash paedophiles ring." I'm like, fuck. Jesus Christ. Why do they do that with a sledgehammer? Come here, you pervert. Apparently right now we are in the middle of a pedo-tastic pedo-geddon, ladies and gentlemen. There are pedos everywhere. There are pedos lurking in your hats. There are pedos in them amplifiers. There are pedos in your pint. There are pedos in your handbag, fishmonger man. There are pedos lurking everywhere. Kids today don't know they're born. With the readily available access to complete and utter filth 24/7 on the internet. I'm 46. The best we had in my day was a dirty old man standing at the school gates in a Macintosh with a packet of Murray Mints. Murray Mints, honestly, fucking Murray Mints. Trying to tempt you with Murray Mints. What a rubbish sweet they were. His cock tasted better than them. Apparently, according to the RE teacher, who was also the local priest, and my kinky Uncle Kevin. So 3 pervert gags for 1 in there. Right, so Sarah Cox's second name is Cox, okay? And if your second name happens to be Cox, I suggest you think on when you name your kids, because Sarah Cox, 2 years ago, had her firstborn child, and Sarah Cox proudly announced on Radio 1, "I, Sarah Cox, have had my first baby, and I've called him Isaac." She's called her kid Isaac Cox. We're in the middle of a recession. The banks are a shower of bastards, aren't they? Why do they always insist on building a cash point machine right next to a homeless person? I've discovered the worst job in the entire country. That is proctologists. That means bottom doctors, in case you don't know. So I've got 2 lovely kids of my own, Madonna and Brainne. Fuck off, it's classy. You get a free council house if you call them that in Salford. Salford, where you don't have an accent, it just sounds like a vowel that sounds like the start of a motor race. It's like... Entire generation of hoodies who walk around like they've got fucking rickets. And we had our kids in the worst named hospital in the country. You know what the hospital in Salford's called? Hope. What a shit name for a hospital. That's the last name you want when you see him being dragged into hospital with gunshot wounds. Welcome to Hope. Get better, that's mainly what I'm looking for in the name of a hospital. And we went into Hope Hospital and had our kids. And you're thinking, worst job in the country. Who in the right mind would wish to train to be a proctologist? Then we figured maybe they're all training to be gynecologists and failed the exams by about that much. There's a fine line between good times and plop, that's all I'm saying. You've got to listen in school and get your exams or you end up in the poo-poo. That's how it is. Okay, last week, just for fun, I bought my daughter's entire class a huge bag of magic mushrooms. The boss of the Parent-Teacher Association said, "Roland, the kids want to go on a school trip. Organise it." I'm like, fucking bingo. Have you ever been on a coach load of children all screaming, "Daddy, Daddy, why are we going to Narnia?" I'm like, I don't know, there's a unicorn driving or just crashed into a fucking rainbow. Come on, let's have it. Lunchtime, Sean and Bez dish out the disco biscuits. Come on, way to hell. That'll be fun, won't it? Okay, on my way here tonight, I pulled off in a Little Chef. He wasn't expecting that. But if restaurants will employ midgets to fuck up my food order, there has to be consequences. That's all I'm saying. The other week, just for fun, nothing wrong with it, nothing kinky, I shagged a tramp. No, I did. Turns out that means I'm a homeless sexual. A week before that, I did it with a lady who enjoyed being flogged senseless with children's modelling clay. Turned out she was a Play-Doh masochist. A week before that, I did it with a fundamentalist Muslim bloke so hard that he exploded. Turned out he was a suicide bomber. Not a very considerate lover, ladies. One bang and he was off. I consider myself a metrosexual. The closest I get to sex is cracking one off to a free newspaper that you get at the train station. Although not on platform 12 of Piccadilly rail station. Because that's fucking wrong. Do you have a day at the end of the month where the teachers force you to dress them up as something? Yes. What do they force you to dress them up as?
World Book Day.
World what?
Book Day.
Book Day?
Yeah.
So book. So what do they have to dress up as World Book Day?
Yeah.
A book. You had to dress them as a book. A character out of a book. So what? Linda Lovelace, Debbie doing Dallas, maybe. No, it's not on the curriculum. It's wrong. They shouldn't do it because what we had. Yeah, hello. What we had about a month ago, when the kids started to learn French, we had Dress Your Kids Up as a Frenchman Day. I thought, I'm not going to the expense of buying 20 Galweezers and a bottle of red. That's fucking ridiculous. My kids smoke Lambert and Butler. Fuck off. I thought, I'm not doing it. So in the end, I relented. I did dress them up as a Frenchman, but I made it a little bit more historically accurate. When they were all in the French class, dressed as Frenchmen, I merely got the German class next door to move in. Or, in fact, invade the French class, who showed very little resistance, I can tell you. For a long while, I didn't have a steady girlfriend. No, she had Parkinson's disease. You wanted, but no, get yourself a vibrating woman, sir. It's fantastic. Saves you a fortune on going to Ann Summers. You can just lie there with your fingers like that, just being a rock god. Shake for me, baby. Who's your backdoor man? It's fantastic. You'd be a love god in your own house with a vibrating woman. It's fucking magic. So what? For all you single guys in here, I've got a fab new way of getting girls. These days, I simply hang out in lesbian bars and tell everybody in there that I am, in fact, the former East German Ladies Olympic shot put champion. And in the 80s, the state put me on a course of steroids, which left me a bit of a hormonal problem. Gave me marginally too much facial hair and a very slightly extended clitoris. It works as well. I pulled last week. I got off with the former Russian ladies javelin champion. Her name is Nigel. Where did those kids come from? Anyway, I've got to go now and hand you back to your compere, Colin, because I've got to go and relieve the babysitter. And kinky Uncle Kevin's looking forward to that one. So thanks very much. Hand you back to Colin and good night. Cheers. Ta.